Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by the Detroit Lions on the Prowl and the Belly Up Sports Network. Today, we have our first mock draft. We're only doing 1 through 10 today. We don't want to go crazy on it, but we're going to go 1 through 10, and we're going to do that really, really soon. What else do we got today, Curt? Oh, hello, Curt.
Hey, first of all, what up, yo? Welcome to the show, people. You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Speaking of news and rumors, we got news and rumors. We got the Wall of Fame. We got your comment cards.
Yes.
Of the day and so much more. And it's
Dessert with Curt.
You know you got to bring the dessert with Curt. And as always, join the channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Be a part of the family. We don't have fans. We got viewers. We have family. And it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Let's get this thing started
right now.
There you go.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We're going to go right to the meat of the matter. It is time for the official mock draft Detroit Lions on the Prowl 1.0. So here we go. And now Curt Steele with the Jacksonville Jaguars is on the clock.
All right, looking at the Jacksonville Jaguars, you know you got some needs at quarterback, tight end, edge rusher, safety, wide receiver, and offensive line. But you know where they're going. First overall pick, it's got to be Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson University.
All right, next up, the New York Jets are on the clock. They need wide receiver, right tackle, an edge rusher, an interior. Oh, well, heck, they need the whole team. You know what we're talking about. We're talking about the Jets, Jets. So I have the pick number 2 from the New York Jets is Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU. They go quarterback. The belief in Sam Darnold is not what they expected. They're going to go quarterback here, and they're going to trade Sam Darnold later on. So we go with Zach Wilson. The Miami Dolphins are now on the clock.
All right, the Dolphins are up. Now, they have some needs at wide receiver and offensive line. You know, they have some issues at safety and edge, but the place they're going to go is right tackle, and they're going to draft Penei Sewell, offensive tackle, Oregon, with the number 3 pick in the draft.
Coming up next, the Atlanta Falcons are now on the clock, and Atlanta needs an edge rusher. They need a running back. They need a safety and a quarterback, a tight end, and a linebacker. But the pick is in, and the Atlanta Falcons select Justin Fields, quarterback out of Ohio State. Justin Fields. Cincinnati is now on the clock.
Cincinnati is on the clock, and they have some big needs for Joe Burrow and that squad over there in Cincinnati. And you have cornerback, you have offensive, defensive line, or needs, along with some edge rushers and some tight ends. And, of course, it needs some linebackers for that front seven. But the pick is in, and they're going to get some help for Joe Burrow in that wide receiver core. They go Jamar Chase, wide receiver, LSU. Philadelphia is now on the clock.
Philadelphia's needs are wide receiver, offensive line, running back, linebacker, safety, and quarterback, possibly. Well, the pick is in. The Philadelphia Eagles select Devonta Smith, wide receiver out of Alabama.
Oh, wide receiver in the draft. Receiver
back to back.
Wide receiver in this draft. And you know who we have on the clock now? Our beloved Detroit Lions are on the clock. Now, you know their needs are wide receiver. We don't have any. Cornerback, we have suck. Offensive line, we got to show up that right side of the line. Linebackers who are not present at this moment. Defensive line, and one question mark at quarterback. And the pick is in. Brad Holmes in his first pick as the general manager of the Detroit Lions selects Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle, Northwestern.
No Trey Lance. Oh,
Trey Lance.
Whoa.
They're going.
That's a shocker
tackle,
pick.
Right tackle. They're going to push Big V in to guard and have Rashawn Slater out there on the right side of that offensive line.
Building the trenches. I like it. The Carolina Panthers are now on the clock. They need an interior offensive lineman. They need a quarterback. They need a cornerback, an offensive tackle, and a linebacker. The pick is in, and the Carolina Panthers select Trey Lance, quarterback out of North Dakota State.
There he is. The Lions passed on him, and the Carolina Panthers picked him up. They're moving on from Teddy Two Gloves with Trey Lance.
Yes.
At number 8. Now it is time for the Denver Broncos are on the clock with the number line selection. You're looking at what they need. Quarterback. Of course, you know that quarterbacks. I don't know who it is. Linebackers. I think they played a wide receiver at quarterback this year sometime. Offensive line, defensive line, wide receivers, interior offensive line, and edge rushers. But they go best player available and go Patrick Surtain, the second cornerback out of the University of Alabama.
Yeah, they need a cornerback. I don't know, because that would just messed me up, because the next pick, the people that are on the clock, the next is the Dallas Cowboys, and their number one need is corner. I was going Patrick Surtain there. Okay, so the Dallas Cowboys, the pick is in. They need cornerback, edge, offensive lineman, tight end, defensive line, linebacker, and possibly a quarterback. You know what? Everybody that picks in the top 10 basically needs just about everything. So
everything.
The pick is in. The Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Farley, cornerback, Virginia Tech.
Woo. Wow, that was a great. Look at that talent in the first 10 of our mock draft.
Let's discuss this just a little bit. So we went. I went Jets. I went Zach Wilson, because I don't believe that they really have faith in Sam Darnold. We could have went with Penei Sewell there, but no. I'm looking at the quarterback position there. That was kind of a surprise. I thought that Rashawn Slater was a surprise to me for you, because Trey Lance was still on the board.
Yeah,
was.
Yeah, I'm really kind of good with Jared Goff. I think he's going to be in the Lions organization for a couple of years, so I think he's going to. You can pick up a quarterback a little bit down the line. So I don't think it was a need in the first. The first
I think you get value there. I just don't know if that was a little bit of a reach. Denver, I'm not sure why they pick a corner there. That one messed me up.
They went best player. I went best player available on a couple.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Miami Dolphins best player available with Penei Sewell.
You're
not going to pass him up.
Love
and then Surtain, he's the best cover corner in the draft.
He is. Miami could have went quarterback there. They could have went Justin Fields there.
They could have.
Just because Tua, they're not sure Tua's the answer there. We have so many insights and views on this draft. Please give us your comments on the draft, the mock draft 1.0. We'll come out with another one later, but right now, these are the picks, right? Curt, tell us the 1 through 10 picks that we have in the 1.0 Detroit Lions on the Prowl official mock draft.
Okay, just to recap. We have number 1, Trevor Lawrence going quarterback, going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got Zach Wilson going number 2, the quarterback to the New York Jets. Number 3, we have Penei Sewell, offensive tackle, going to the Miami Dolphins. At number 4, we have Justin Fields, quarterback, Ohio State, going to the Atlanta Falcons. At number 5, we have Jamar Chase at number 5, going to wide receiver LSU, going to the Cincinnati Bengals for so Joe Beasley to get some help out there. Number 6, we have Philadelphia Eagles, and they're going with Devontae Smith, wide receiver, Alabama. At number 7, our Detroit Lions are going with Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle, Northwestern. At number 7, the Carolina Panthers at number 8 are going Trey Lance, quarterback, North Dakota State. And at number 9, the Denver Broncos are going Patrick Surtain, the second cornerback out of Alabama. And at number 10, the Dallas Cowboys are coming in with Caleb Farley, cornerback, Virginia Tech.
That was really, really something. I had a lot of fun with that. I know, Curt, you had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
What,
great.
What a fun time that was. Now we're going to go to the Wall of Fame. Wall of Fame has a new member today.
Yeah, buddy. Who we got, man?
It's Bubba Boo, and he said, I'm sick of not seeing my name on the Wall of Fame. And so we remedied that situation. He said he took care of that yesterday. Mm-hmm. So really appreciate you as being a new member. And the other members that we've had is Midwest Lion. Mm-hmm. And then there's Detroit Drew. And then there's Noma's J. And all the way at the top is Dr. Detroit. The doctor is in.
Yeah, and can't forget about Detroit Drew holding it down.
Detroit Drew with
our silver package. Hey, thanks guys for being part of the Wall of Fame. We really appreciate that right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. It's time to get into what we always do. It is time to get into some Detroit Lions news and rumors. Jim, what you got?
I got number one, Desmond Trufant listed as Detroit's most likely cap casualty. This is going to really crush Curt. This is his favorite player. It's not. He wanted him gone when he started playing.
Yes, before he started playing.
Like many Detroit local media outlets, they predict cornerback Desmond Trufant is the most likely to be cut. His 2021 cap hit is about $12.2 million, so the Lions will save a little under $6.2 million if they cut him. With about $6 million in dead cap space, the Trufant is a veteran with some productive years under his belt. The 2020 performance in Detroit left much to be desired. Oh, really? Okay. we didn't notice.
We ain't got to tell us.
Lions signed Trufant to a 2-year deal after Darius Slay's departure, and some people thought that he might be a replacement for Darius Slay and was kind of similar. No, not at all. He only saw the field 6 times due to a nagging hamstring injury. Them hamstring injuries really hamstrung our team last year. I'll tell you that much.
Injuries really hurt us. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He finished 120th in PFF with a grade of 38.4 at the cornerback position.
What are you?
How bad is that? I mean, how many corners are there? They can't be that bad.
Man, I got some college guys got to be ahead of him.
Patrick Surtain.
Yeah. I mean, it got to be, man. But, that's no love lost for me and my man, Trufant. Hey, man.
Happy trails.
Good luck somewhere else, man.
Good luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah. All right, next up, we have good and bad news for the new Detroit Lions regime. This is coming from FanSided. The new coaching hires have mostly been well received, especially by Lions fans, starting with former Lions tight end and new head coach, Dan Campbell, who promised tenacity that includes biting opponents' kneecaps off. Outside of the Motor City, Campbell knows how to speak to a fan base hungry for some gridiron glory. A string of former NFL players, many who were coveted in the NFL coaching circles, have followed Campbell to Detroit, as well as Aaron Glenn, Anthony Lynn, Deuce Staley, Mark Brunell, Hank Fraley, and most recently Antoine Randall L. Have all been brought into Campbell's infectious enthusiasm. While the process they collected the front office and coaching brain trust was extensive and fruitful. Okay, that they certainly have their work cut out for them. Yeah, we know that everything that I mean, I don't know what this story is telling us. We know we ain't got no damn players. And the process enacted by the franchise are some good news for the fans. Yeah. We know that's good news for us. And hopefully it will attract some free agents down the line, but we got to
build the foundation first, and then you lay the flooring, and then come on, man. I mean, we're just building the foundation for the future. We already know the roster is crap.
It is trash. We already know that. What you got?
Brad Holmes surprised with the jersey retirement while speaking with students from his high school for Black History Month. General manager Brad Holmes took a break Wednesday from preparing for the upcoming NFL free agency period and the NFL draft to speak with students from his high school alma mater, George G. Chamberlain High School in Tampa Bay, Florida, as part of the school's Black History Month initiative. Holmes was invited to speak by students by Jason Lane, the school's varsity football coach, as a way to celebrate Holmes being named Detroit's general manager this offseason and to allow Holmes to serve as a role model for student athletes. Holmes was the captain of the football team in the mid to late 1990s there. That's really nice. That's a good feel-good story for me.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think about it like this, and I was kind of reading that story earlier, and it was kind of enlightening, to see that he had that type of impact and just to have your jersey retired, he didn't see that coming. And, that's an honor in itself at any level to get your jersey retired. And for him to be surprised with that has to be something that was probably, like he said, he was the greatest moment in his sports career. And that includes being hired by the Lions.
Yeah.
All right.
ESPN. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
ESPN.
That's your turn.
Mel Kiper Jr., as my man, the boomer would say,
yes.
Chris Berman. He said Detroit Lions trading back in the most recent mock draft. Okay, Mel Kiper. What the hell is Mel Kiper anyway? In a new era where he incorporates trades in his mock drafts, with 3 deals getting done inside the first top picks of the draft. Kiper has the Detroit Lions trading back from number 7 with the San Francisco 49ers in exchange for the number 12 picks and the additional draft capital for this draft. The draft analysis says that the Lions are using their first pick in the draft on Penn State linebacker Micah Parsons, who has emerged as a low-key favorite for the team in recent weeks. His first mock draft had the Lions taking Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields at number 7, but that was on the heels of Matthew Stafford requesting a trade. So you can tell already a lot of mock drafts for the Lions have been adjusted since Matthew Stafford has left the team.
Here's another point on this. If they do trade back and Slater's there, that's where I take Slater at 12. If he's there. I mean, that's a perfect spot to take him and acquire other draft picks. I like this deal if San Francisco is dumb. I mean, if San Francisco was willing to do this, I would love it. Love to trade down in this draft. I don't think there's the quality and the value at most of the positions of need for Detroit at number 7. So I do hope they trade down. I really do.
Yeah, I do. I hope they trade back as well. That is my hope and dream that they do that. Now it is time to go into your comments from yesterday's show. It's time to get into these comment cards. Jim, you up first.
I've got Tim Evans. A tennis player is very competitive, doesn't like losing. So I don't think she would want to own a losing team. She's too competitive to just let them lose without trying to win. I agree 100%.
Totally agree.
I know how competitive tennis is. People don't think it is, but I know how competitive it is. And I totally agree with your comments there, Tim.
Definitely. Hey, next up, we got Jerome's in the house. Watch your mouth. Break it on down. Jerome Brown says, do here. Joe Schmidt, Lions Hall of Fame middle linebacker, was the Lions head coach during the Lem Barney days in the early 70s. Wow. Thanks, Jerome. Yes. We were asking that question. I did not get a chance. We had some technical difficulties with Die Hard Den last night. I didn't have a chance to come back with the answer from Shawnee J, but we appreciate that, Jerome Brown. Joe Schmidt.
Joe Schmidt is the answer to that question.
Wow, that's awesome, man. We really appreciate that.
Ryan Zarzecki, I haven't heard from you in a while. I think this is the first time in a long time I got the warm and fuzzy feeling about this new regime. We have a legit personnel on the staff that look at that took over other franchises. Anyway, I don't know. Took other franchises far. Yeah, that's right. They did. Now the question is, if they look good on paper, can they take this team to the next level and keep improving? That is my hope. That is all of our hopes. Win one before we die. Go ahead.
That's everybody's hope, Ryan. We really
for real.
But that's why Sheila brought them in, because that's her hope as well, and that's her vision is to help them build on winning. You take people who build other winners to build a winner in Detroit. All right. Lyle Scholl says, well, they better hurry up to the Super Bowl. I'm not getting any younger.
We both agree on that.
Neither, Jim. I really appreciate that, Lyle, because we both the middle-aged men. And yeah, we wanted to see him do it real quick.
Yes, we do. Dee Porter says she has done, talking about Sheila Hampford, she has done more interviews than the old man ever did. And she sits in on meetings, getting everyone on the same page. That's refreshing. And I totally agree with you on that. I think there is a breath of fresh air in Allen Park. And I think that hopefully it will lead to wins, but we just have the foundation built. We don't have the roster built. So just please hang tight.
Yeah, that's definitely. All right, Joseph Murdoch. That's a good legal name, Esquire. All right, Mr. Ford bought the team because it sold cars. He drafted names to sell tickets. He was part of the good old boys club, and he failed at building a team. I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He wanted to put fans. He was the one who put the Lions on Thanksgiving because he's the one that sell seats and sell tickets. So that's one of the things he did. Martha inherited a team and kicked in the door with changing things up. She paved the way for Sheila to feel comfortable at a job she wanted. Now, Sheila has continued changing the culture in a very positive way. She surrounded herself with football people teaching her football. Pretty smart. Yeah. Yep. We agree with that.
We agree. And we're going to start our law firm of Murdoch, Bordeaux, and Steele. I mean, that sounds amazing. Anyway, Bubba Bill says, tired of seeing the Wall of Fame without my name. Time to change that. And he did. Really appreciate you. And yes, you are up on the Wall of Fame now, and really appreciate your support and being a member. Just amazing. Thank you for being part of the family.
Yeah, definitely. That's always something that we want. More members of the family. You know what I'm saying? It's all love right here on Detroit Lions of the Prowl. And it's time for the question of the day, Jim. Question of the day, Jim. What you got?
Okay, I've got because we did our mock draft 1 through 10, but we really specifically like our Lions. So tell us who you would take at number 7 for the Lions. Do you think Slater's the pick? Do you think it should be somebody else? Let us know in the comments below today, and then we will get back to you and respond to your comments about the number 7 pick about the Lions today. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show, the Dessert with Curt.
All right, you know we're about inclusion and diversity on this show, and we're going to talk about something that happened a couple of days ago. Sheila Ford Hamp, the notorious SFH, and Brad Holmes had a speaking engagement with the Women's and Careers in Football forums. Now go over to Detroit Lions on DetroitLions.com and check out this article and the video portion of this, where they really spoke to making the careers in football for women a better place. And you want to go over there and check that out. Diversity, hiring, and inclusion into sports needs to happen because people are people. It doesn't matter who you are or what gender you are. If you can coach or if you can be a part of an organization, the best person available should get that job.
Absolutely. And we are going to talk about diversity on this show, and we're going to talk about equality and things like that. And if, if that's just not something that your gig, man, maybe this isn't the show for you. So that's all right, man. We like to have family members here and family fight sometime. I get that. That's cool. That's fine. We discuss things and we work it out. If you don't want to hear that stuff, totally agree with you. Hit the road, Jack. See you later.
Yeah. Look at the host. We're a diverse show.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. All right. You know what, guys, I got to say this too. I am so appreciative of all the love and support that you guys give us. We're not perfect, of course. We may pronounce things wrong. We're very good at butchering names. In fact, I think that's going to be one of our things going forward.
Yeah.
But but you know what? You guys rock with us. You guys are in the premieres. You guys are, supporting and helping every day. Really appreciate you showing up and showing out, and just got to say thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate what you do over here. And so, hey, you know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And as always, subscribe to the channel, join the family, become a member. It's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And you know, we are part of the Belly Up Sports Podcast Network. Go over to bellyupsports.com and check us out over there if you want to hear an audio version of this show. And you can listen to them on what? On some Skull Candy headphones. You can purchase them on the link below. They're an affiliate of the program. And a portion of the proceeds from the sales of that link go to help us grow this show. It is so much fun today having the mock draft. We wanted to bring you guys some good, fun content this morning, and we want to send you off into the weekend in the best possible way. Hey, so throughout the day and whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, all out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my man Jim, right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon.